you for asking. Okay, so are you ready to start our lesson? Oh, by the way, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, that's good. Are you ready to start our lesson?
And yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, so last time we talked about the topic of love, and we're not yet done with this one, so we're going to continue this time. But before we start, do you have any questions regarding our discussion last time?
And no, I don't have any question.
Okay, that's good. Now let's go to the next page this time. So we're still in the topic of love. So let's go to number 7. Can you read number 7, middle?
The number 7 is, it is
Yes.
possible to feel romantic love for more than one person at a given time. Just think, if it is possible for you to love both of your parents at the same time, why would it be impossible to feel romantic love for two people as one? Don't
Okay, wait. Can you say once?
once.
Okay. Continue.
Don't don't beat you up
Yourself?
and don't beat yourself up emotionally if you find yourself in this unhappy situation. But be sure to remain single uh, and be open and honest with all parents about your
Parties.
feelings,
All parties.
parties about your feelings and confusion.
Okay, so can you say the word remain?
Remain.
Okay, remain. Okay, so here. So when we really talk about the topic of love, it is complicated. Depending on how you view love, we have different perspective when it comes to love. But if you're going to love, it doesn't have any restriction. So you can love all the people around you. It doesn't necessarily have to be counted. But if you're going to love, you can love um, with wholeheartedly. So you don't have to count, or because you can love all persons at the same time. Okay, for example,
Yeah, it's okay.
uh, you love your parents at the same time you love your friends. Am I
Mm,
right?
yeah.
Okay, and maybe someday you will find that girl that you will also love in the
Mm.
future. Okay. Okay, now let's go to number 8. But before we proceed to number 8, let me just ask you: do you have sex education in Vietnam?
Uh, it have, but I don't study that so much. Yeah.
Oh, you
It,
don't study that too much.
yeah,
But
it
it is.
may be 1 in 2 year, I think so.
But you are required to study with that subject, right?
Uh, it, I think I yes, but I don't remember that. Yeah,
Oh,
it's
you don't
very,
remember that
yeah,
because
because in
just
Vietnam we don't study art just so much, I think so.
oh, you don't study that much. What is your grade level, by the way?
Yeah.
What's
Um,
your grade level?
I have grade 10.
Oh,
Now
your
I
grade.
go to grade 10.
Oh,
Even
you're
now
going.
have exam to go grade 10.
Oh, grade 10.
It
Okay.
Yeah, we need to the exam for all the country to grade 9 to 10.
And then after you pass the exam, you're going to proceed to grade 12, grade 11, right?
Yeah, I with
Okay.
grade 10 and grade 10 to 11 I only have exam from school, not only from all the country.
Oh, so did you already take your exam or not yet?
I take my exam.
Okay, okay. So
Yeah,
I know you passed that test. Okay.
yeah, I
Now,
passed that.
oh wow. Okay, of course you have to pass that one because you are a studious person, right? You like to study a lot. Okay. Now, we're going to proceed to number 8. So this is a bit sensitive. So can you read this one, number 8?
Yeah, I can read that. Sex is not love. Love is not sex. Sex can be a part of romantic love, but it never mandatory. What it mean mandatory?
Okay, so when we say the word mandatory, it means that it is compulsory or you are required to do it. Okay, so when we say sex is not love, okay, so I think you know this topic. It is a bit sensitive for you, but many sex is not really love. So when you say love, it just composes of your feelings. It doesn't necessarily have to be about sex. Sex is not compulsory or not mandatory when it comes to love. Okay, but
yeah,
other people would say that when it comes to love, they need this thing, but we're not going to talk about this much because it is a bit sensitive. Is that okay with you?
yeah, it's okay with me.
Okay, so when you love, you don't have to actually engage in this physical sex, okay? Because that is not a requirement of love. Because when you love someone, it's about how you show it to that person that you love. It's not about that sex, okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so this is sensitive. So now let's go to top number nine. Okay, so now
Yeah,
can you read this one, Mido?
yes, can. A romantic love can and offer those
Oh,
fate,
thus. Can you say thus?
those
Okay.
those fate when it goes. There is not got always a reason. When somebody fell out of love with you, it does not reflect upon your value as a person of or your how we
Desirability.
what
Desirability. Desirability.
desirability
Okay, desirability.
desirability.
Okay, so here, as they say, love also fades. So when you're going to love someone, it is a constant decision. It's a constant decision that you need to make every day. So even if you say that you love someone, of course, words is not believable. So you have to show it in your through your actions. Okay, so you're not just going to say I love you, but you're not going to show it through your actions. So it would still show through your actions. Okay, so for
Mm.
example. Mm, if you say you love your parents, how do you show you love them?
Mm, a good exam and good grade in my school, I think so.
Okay, very good. That is actually one good example for this one. So, of course, our love for our parents will never fade. It will always remain because the love of our parents, that is something that will never fade, but it will always remain in us, right?
Yeah,
Okay, so now let's proceed to number 10. Can you read this one?
yeah, I can. Love should make you feel happy, mm, mm,
Secure?
skill, and
Appreciated.
appreciate.
Okay, so of course, one good example for this one is the love of our parents or the love of our family. Of course, since they have loved us, every day we feel energetic to go through our day, right?
Yeah,
Um, there are a lot of news out there wherein they have a broken family, and chances are, when you have a broken family, um, there is no love in there. So we are so blessed that our parents loved us, right?
yeah, that's right.
Okay. So when we really talk about the topic of love, again, I have said it is complicated and it can be viewed differently. So I'm just going to sum up our discussion about love in my simpler terms. Okay. So, for example, me, when I was still studying, one way that I would tell my parents is that I will do my best in school. I would have to achieve good grades since that is my way of showing my love to my parents. And as a student like you also need to do the same thing. So one way of expressing your love to your parents is to do good in school, to have good grades, and to be successful in life. Because nothing can ever make your parents happy than to see you being successful in the future. All right?
Yeah, it's all right.
Okay, so if you love your parents, then do good in your studies and be successful in the future. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Now, we're done with our discussion about love. Do you have any other questions for me or this topic?
And now I don't have any question.
Okay, so if it is clear, here, I have a question for you.
Um,
So, Middle, how do you know that you love someone?
That is a hard question.
Oh yeah, is it hard? Okay, let's just put this one in the context of the family. So how do you know that you love your family?
Mm, uh, I don't know how to say that.
Oh, you don't know how to express yourself in this one? No, it's okay. Okay, how about question number two? How can you tell if someone loves you? Okay, maybe you can answer this one.
Uh, it mean how I feel if someone love me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, if I love them, it's okay. But I don't love them, it don't okay. I think so.
Okay, so that's how you view love. Yes, we have this so-called one-sided love, wherein you're going to love that person, but
Mm,
that doesn't necessarily mean that that person you love will actually love you in the same way. So we
mm,
call that as a one-sided love. Okay?
mm, yeah.
Okay, do you have any other questions for this one? The topic of love.
No, I don't have any
No?
question. Yeah,
Okay, so now if you don't have any other questions, let's proceed to our next topic. Are you ready?
yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, that's nice. Now let's go to this one.
Mm.
Okay, do I really like school? Okay, this is a good question for you since you're still studying. Okay, so can you read this one? The
Um,
paragraph.
uh,
Uh,
do you really love, like, do
do
you
I?
really like school? Most
Okay.
day I really like school a lot. Why? Because I can meet my friends there, but because I can be myself, not just act like other people want me to be. Because I admire most of my teacher and learn a lot from them. Because I know school is important for the rest of my life. My job, how much money I will have, even maybe who I will marry. Because at school I don't have to listen to my mom nagging. What it mean nagging?
Okay, so when we say nagging, this means that your mom is always finding fault or will always tell you or remind you of your mistakes. So this is usually common when it comes to our mom. So when you did something wrong, so your mom will repeatedly reprimand you or find fault to you. So that is what we mean by nagging. So
Uh,
she will always be reminded of your mistakes. Okay?
yeah, it's okay.
Okay,
Uh,
now can you read the second paragraph? But
yes.
sometimes.
But sometimes I don't want to go to school. Why not? Some of the teachers are very mean and don't like me. I stay too hard every day and never have enough time to enjoy my life. There is too much homework. The tests are too hard and the pressure to do well is too great. I don't have any chance to think about the important thing in my life. Or I do to memory fact my
Memorize.
memorize facts. Uh, my friends are too busy too, so being with them is not too fun. It's not much
Not
fun. There are days I just want to stay in bed or go to a movie or relax. But what can I do?
okay. So that is the end of this paragraph. So this is a very good question for you. Do I really like school? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So can you share something about this one? Do you feel the author or the speaker of this paragraph?
Um, Not really, because I don't know about Philippines in Vietnam. The test in the school is not too hard, but the test for in Vietnam have specialist school. Did you know that?
Oh, okay. So in Vietnam, you said that test is not too hard.
Yeah,
Okay. So.
in school it's
Mhm.
not too hard. If you study hard, it's not too hard for you. I think so.
Of course, so very good. So that is the answer actually. So studying will not be too hard if you actually do your best, if you put all your efforts, if you study all the time. Okay, so Maybe the speaker of this paragraph is just stressed out with the homeworks, with a lot of homeworks and
Yeah.
the hardship of the exam. Okay, when it comes to homework, how about in Vietnam? Is there a specific number of homeworks that is given, or are there unlimited homeworks?
Uh, in the grade 1 to 5, I think the homework we have is very much. But in grade 6 to 9, the teacher don't care about homework to about for me. Then they care about the test. If I do good, I think so.
Oh, okay. So, grade 1 to 5, is that what you said? 1 to 5?
Yeah, we
Okay,
have
so
so
grades
much
one.
homework
Oh, they
in grade
have.
1 to 5. I think so.
Okay, so grades 1 to 5, they gave homework. Am I
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And grade 6 to 9, is that what you said? Or seven
Yeah.
to nine?
6 to 9.
In 6 to 9.
Yeah.
Okay, so they measure your intelligence or
Uh,
your.
they like to me do the good test, I think so, and they
Oh,
give
so yeah.
me
So they.
much homework, I think so.
Okay, so they don't give homework, but they give tests to test
Yeah,
your intelligence, right? Or to test
yeah,
if you're really fit for that grade level. Am I right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay, so that is good because actually here in the Philippines, I'm just going to share a bit thought about this one. When it comes here in the Philippines, there is actually a law forbidding homework. Okay,
yeah,
so there are a lot of parents who complain that there are a lot of homeworks given to their children. And so here in the Philippines, they have a law regarding homework. So there should only be a limited number of homeworks and not too much.
yeah.
Okay. Okay, so how about you? Do you have a lot of homeworks or are these homework hard?
Um, if I go to school, my homework in my school is not too hard, I think so.
Oh, it's not too hard. Okay. But let me ask you, since we are talking about school, how many subjects do you have in grade 10? Can you count?
In grade 10, I study about 11 or 12.
Oh,
What?
11 subjects,
Uh,
right?
wait, we are finished. I count that.
Okay.
Yeah, 11.
11 subjects, including English. Are you also taking English class?
Yeah,
Or
but
no?
in Vietnam we have the I don't know how to say that. Wait me
Mm-hmm.
a minute.
Okay, okay. You have 11 subjects and you are under online learning, right? Or are you doing face-to-face or blended classes already?
In my school I have the main subject to school.
Also, in your main subject, you are required to go to school. Is that it?
Yeah, it have 11 subject, but I only study 3 subject to go to test to go in the university. So we have the main
Oh,
subject
so you go to school for these two subjects, right?
three subject, 3 subject.
Oh, three subjects. Oh, so
Yeah.
you are doing blended learning already. How lucky you are in Vietnam because here in the Philippines, we have a lot of COVID-19 patients. So we are doing online classes.
Yeah.
So sadly, we're not doing blended learning just like you in Vietnam. Okay, so okay, you are lucky because you're already experiencing blended learning. Okay, I have here one more question before we proceed to the next one. What is your favorite subject?
What?
What is your favorite subject?
I like math and the chemist and the physics.
Okay, you like math, chemistry, and what is that? The last subject?
Physics.
Physics. Okay, physics. So I'm guessing, what do you want to take when you got into college? Do you want to pursue engineering?
I want to be engineer.
I know it because you're good in, cause since you like math and chemistry and physics. Okay, I'm sure that you will do good in engineering. What type mechanical? Because we have different types of engineering actually.
Yeah, I
Do you have
want
a
to be
plan?
the car engineering. I think so.
Oh, wow, very nice. Okay, I wish you the best for that
Mm,
one when you got into college.
mm,
Okay, so here, going back to this paragraph, it says here that the tests are too hard and the pressure to do well is too great. Okay, let me emphasize this one
mm,
because I think that this is a good topic to tackle. Okay, the tests are too hard and the pressure, okay, for a while. Okay, and the pressure to do well is too great. Okay, so the thing that is emphasized here is actually competition. Okay, are you familiar with the word competition?
what?
Uh, the word competition.
Competition in class?
Yeah.
Yeah. We have that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Actually, this is tackled here. Competition. The pressure to do well is great because in a class, usually there is a competition on who will be the first, the second, and the third, right?
Yeah, that's
And this
right.
is very common. Okay, can you share something about this competition in Vietnam?
In Vietnam, competition is pressure by the teacher.
Oh, okay, so it is by the teacher.
Yeah.
Okay. Because sometimes pressure, this pressure that the students felt is about because it is given by their parents. So their parents might say that you need to be the most intelligent, you need to be the first one. And so
Yeah.
because of this pressure, of course, the
Yeah.
child is has to compete with other students to beat and to be the number one, right? So when
Yeah.
it comes to pressure, it can be caused by parents or teacher or
Uh,
the
yeah.
student itself, right?
Yeah. The teacher is one the active because the boss want to them to do that with with me. I think so.
Oh, okay. How about you? Are you also competitive, or do you compete with your classmates?
My classmate is I say that in my school have main subject, right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and the other person, other friend in my class do not study math, physics, and chemistry. He study like English and I don't know, historic. Yeah, I
Oh,
think
so you
so.
have different favorite subjects, right? So for you,
Yeah,
you love math, physics, and chemistry, and others like poetry and other subjects. So you really have different preferences when it comes to studying. Okay, so that
yeah.
is good. I hope
But
that you maintain that interest in those subjects. Okay, do you have a question?
yeah, I don't have
No.
any question.
Oh, you don't have any question.
Yeah.
Okay, here. I'd like to emphasize this one too. Okay. All I do is memorize facts. Okay, for a while.
Uh,
Do you think that memorizing is studying?
I think the memory is important to study. I think so.
Okay, very well. Especially in math and the subjects of chemistry and physics, you need a lot of memorization here. You need to
Yeah.
memorize the formula, right?
What? What?
Oh, okay. You need to memorize the formula in math and physics, right? So
Yeah.
memorization is important,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. In the chemist, memory fact is very important. I think so.
Yeah, because in those subjects, memorization is really important because you cannot get the correct answer without memorizing all the formula. Am I
Yeah.
correct?
Yeah. It's correct.
Okay, so I'm guessing that you are good in memorization, right?
Yeah. Maybe that. I think so.
Okay, so how many hours do you usually study?
I study 6 p.m. to if I go in the past I need to exam to go grade 9 to 10, so I need
Okay,
to study harder than in grade 8, so I study at 7 p.m. Yeah, I think so, 7 p.m. to 3 a.m.
oh, really? Wow, that's
Yeah.
a lot of hours. So you study in all of that time?
Yeah, because in Vietnam all students need to study like that, because if
Oh.
They don't realize that they can pass the exam.
Okay, so are you saying that you only have a one-time exam? Like, if example you fail this time, you will not be promoted to the next grade level. Is that what you mean?
If I fail the exam, I can go to the school for job. I don't know how to say that in English, but it's not
Mm-hmm.
good school. Yeah, it's not good at school. You know.
Okay, so if you didn't pass, you will be put to another school. Is that
Yeah,
what you mean?
yeah, that.
Uh, okay, so here, I have here one more thing to highlight here. Okay, there are days I just want to go to bed. I just want to stay in bed or go to a movie to relax. Can you say something about this one? Like, you said that you are studying for a longer period of time. Now, let me ask you, do you have time to actually relax or to watch films?
Uh, After the exam, I know I passed, so I can do that. But in the
Ah,
past, I can't do that.
oh, you can't do this one in the past, so you have to study from time to time. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so that is a good practice, but I would just like to remind you that even though you're studying hard, sometimes you also need to reward yourself. You
Yeah,
need to also do the things that would make you relax. For
yeah,
example, using your brain is also tiring, right? Especially if you are studying for longer periods of time. So you also need time for yourself. You also need time to relax. So always remember that, okay?
yeah.
Okay. So do you have any other questions for this one?
Uh, no, I don't have any question.
Okay. So is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, so yes, that is good. Okay, so I'm also familiar with this one because I have also been a student just like you, and we are living in a competitive society, so we need to compete with everyone else. So I
Yeah,
also feel that pressure when I was still studying. Okay, so moving on, let's proceed to our next page. Okay.
yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Okay, here. So it's your turn to tell something about this one. Okay, what do you mean when you say the word "I can be myself"?
Mm, I think this that means is I can be what I want.
Oh yeah, you can be what you want. Okay, so can you be yourself in school?
Yeah, I think
Okay,
so.
yes, because you said that you want to be an engineer, and what? Of course, you can only be an engineer by going to school and studying. Okay.
Mm.
Okay, how about this one? All
Oh,
I do is memorize facts. Now we have discussed this one earlier. Do you have something to add?
no, I don't have anything to ask. But I think
Okay.
in Vietnam, if you learn the math, it's not only the memory fact. I think it needs the logistics. I think so.
Okay, very good. Okay, so when it comes to math, it's not actually just memorization. Because
Mm,
even though you memorize the formula, if you didn't get how the formula works, you cannot get the answer, right?
yeah, that's right.
And it's the same thing in English. Actually, we don't need much memorization in English. We need understanding in English, not really memorization, as compared to math. Okay, so that
Yeah.
is the difference when it comes to math and English. So math, you need memorization, you need logic, just
Mm,
like what you said. But in English, you need understanding, you need interpretation in English. So math and English is definitely different types of subject, and they have different styles of learning it. Okay.
yeah, it's okay.
Okay. So if you're going to choose between math and English, what are you going to choose? Is it math?
Yeah, I choose math.
You will always choose math.
Yeah,
Okay. Since it is your favorite subject. All right.
yeah,
So, okay. Now let's proceed to this one. Okay. Let's proceed to the comprehension part of the paragraph. Okay. So, Middle, do you think that the speaker likes school?
yeah. I think speak a like school.
Okay. So, why do you think that the speaker likes school?
I think speaker speak that he or she like school in
Mm-hmm.
the paragraph. I think so.
All right. So he likes school, but the only thing is that he is pressured by his family and his friends. Okay. Now let's go to the second question. Okay, she. So it means that this is a female. So does she realize the importance of school? What do you think?
Laser important. What it mean laser important? It mean he dropped the important in school or what?
Does she realize the importance of school? The importance of school in her life, for example. Okay,
Uh,
let's go back to the paragraph. Do you think that she realized the importance of school in her life?
yeah. He,
Okay, yes. Can you read the sentence saying that she's saying that?
yeah. She saying that because I know school is important for the rest of my life.
Okay, good job. So that is the answer in itself. So she also realized the importance of school. Okay,
Yeah, it's
okay.
okay.
Now let's go to the third question. Does
Uh,
she like her teachers?
uh,
Okay,
not
let's
at
go
all.
back to the paragraph. Okay, here. Do you think that she likes her teachers?
I think he lied with not at all there.
Hmm. So why would you say that she doesn't like her teachers that much? Can
Uh,
you say something about this?
yeah, she said that yeah, I still do not remember the test. Uh, where
Hmm.
the test is I because she think the teacher make the test too hard and the
Hmm.
pressure to do well is too great.
Okay, yeah. So she doesn't like much of about her teachers because they gave too much homework and their exam is very hard. So the pressure lies because of the teacher, just like what you mentioned earlier, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so sometimes the pressure is because of the teacher because they are giving too much to the students, which is not a good practice. Now
Yeah.
let's proceed to do you have any other questions?
No, I don't have any question.
Okay, so if you have any questions, feel free to just ask me, okay? How about question number 4? Can you read and answer?
Does she like her friend? What is their problem?
Okay, let's go back to the paragraph. What do you
Uh,
think?
she said uh, my friend are too busy too, so being with them is not much fun.
Okay, so can you say the word busy?
Busy.
Okay, busy. Pronounce it as busy, okay?
Busy. Mm. Yeah,
Okay,
it's
so
okay.
so are you saying that she doesn't like her friends?
Yeah, he
Um,
doesn't like her friend too much.
okay, so she doesn't like her friends too much because they are doing different things, okay?
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, okay, how about this one? The last question.
Why does she like to school?
Why
Mm.
doesn't she like school? Let's go back to the paragraph and tell me why doesn't she like school?
Because she can make she friend there and she can be herself.
Mm-hmm. She can be herself. Okay. Oh, but it says here, but why doesn't she like school? So it means she doesn't like school. So can you tell me why doesn't she like school?
Uh,
Does not. Mm-hmm. Can you tell me something about that?
she want to stay in bed or go to movie relax because the pressure are too much. I think.
Yes. Okay, exactly. That's the answer. So
Mm.
maybe she doesn't like school because of the pressure, too much
Yeah,
pressure, because of
yeah,
too much homework and the hardship of the exam. Okay. So do you have any other questions regarding this paragraph?
yeah. Uh,
No. You have a question?
no, I don't have any question.
Okay. So is it clear?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay. So if that's the case, let's proceed to the next part.
Yeah.
Okay, here. Okay, so it is your turn to talk. Okay. Okay, what about you, Middle? Do you like school? Why or why not? I think I know the answer for this one. But can you tell me something about this?
Uh, I don't like my school at the grade 9, at grade 6 to 9 too much. Yeah, I
Mm-hmm.
think so. Because
Okay, so
uh,
yes.
because I think I don't like friend and the teacher too much. I think so.
Also, you don't like the friends and the teacher in your school,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, that's
Okay, so
right.
why? Can you tell me why don't you like your friend, your classmates and your teachers?
Uh, I think them it too hard for me to go the or the to study. Yeah, even
Okay.
now we have to study the other teacher. I don't know how
Oh,
to say that. It means um,
okay. Okay, so you're saying that you like to study alone or on yourself rather than studying with your friends. Is that what you mean?
yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay, so here, you study in school and at the same time you study alone at home. Is that it?
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, so you don't do group study like you study with your friends. You don't do that.
Yeah, I don't do that.
Oh, so you really prefer to study on your own. Okay, I understand that.
Mm.
All right. Now let me ask you question number two. What do you like best about school? What do you like the least?
Mm, I
Uh,
think
Tell me first about the best thing about school.
the best thing about school, I
Mm-hmm.
think, is have the in the middle school. In grade 6 to 9, we call that in the middle school, and grade
Oh,
9,
middle.
grade 10 to 12, we say that it high school.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
why is that the best part of school for you?
I think I don't like the middle school too much. Yeah.
Oh, you don't like the middle school too much.
Yeah.
Okay. But what about
It
the best?
is. Uh, I don't like the most. I don't like in my school. It is the fee. The mm, I think the teacher and friend. I think so.
Oh, so that's what you don't like about school?
Yeah.
Okay, here. Okay, thank you so much for answering that one. Now, let's proceed to question number three. But before that, let me first ask you. You also have a subject in English in Vietnam, right? And then
Yeah.
you're taking
Right.
online class, right?
Right. Yeah. That's right.
Also, all in all, you have like two English classes.
English teacher. No, we don't have English teacher. We only have the Vietnamese teacher.
Oh, you only have Vietnamese teacher who is teaching English also,
Yeah.
right?
Is it
Oh,
right?
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so then can you answer question number three? Why do we have to study English?
I think my parents said that it have to my future to have a job. I think so.
Okay, so yes, you are also correct. So we need to study English because English is actually a global language. So anywhere you go in the world, English is spoken. And if you cannot speak in English, of course, you wouldn't be able to understand English. So which is why there are a lot of people who actually studies English, just like
Yeah.
you. Okay, because English is definitely important. All
Yeah.
right. So
Yeah. It's
for
right.
example, if you would like to be an engineer and you would like to work in a different country, for example, oh,
Mm.
can you tell me your dream place, for example? What is your
I
dream place?
I want to go to the Germany with my mother.
Germany.
Yeah.
Okay, so for example, in the future, you will be an engineer in Germany. Of course, they cannot understand Vietnamese language, so you have to speak the English language so that you could be a successful engineer in Germany, right?
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, so which is why you need to learn English and do good at it.
Yeah.
Now, okay, here comes your favorite subject. Why do you learn math?
Because it's logistic subject, I think so.
Okay, so math is also one of the required subject in school, so we need to learn math. Okay, so since you love math, since when did you love math? What age were you?
I think it's in the grade 6 or grade 5
Oh, you
because
learn.
my dad is study math about math, so I
Okay.
study with him.
Oh, you study with him when you were grade five, right?
Yeah, and
Okay.
my dad said that uh, the learn a math is important in my life. I think so.
Oh yes, so I feel that learning math is actually important too, especially in degrees that would require your understanding in math, just like engineering. So
Yeah,
you actually need to develop that competency in math subject. All right,
yeah,
very good. Now let's go to question number five.
yeah.
So why do we do music or art in school? Oh, do you take this one?
In my school, in Vietnam, the music and arts is only the subject, not the
Okay.
main. Yeah, I
So these are just minor subjects in Vietnam.
yeah. In the exam go to high school, we only have the literature, uh, English, math, and if you want to go to specialist school, you have to do the specialist exam for the specialist subject. Like you want to learn about the chemist, so you need to do the specialist chemist exam.
Also, you need to take this special exam if you want to pursue this one.
And yeah, and it's
Okay.
so hard. I think so, very hard.
Alright, it's so hard. So you did not try to enroll in piano class, in guitar class, or in drum classes?
Yeah, we
Oh,
only in the middle school we only need to learn the English literature and math to get the high grade to go in the good school in high school. Yeah,
okay. So in short, you are learning major subjects in middle school. Oh,
yeah,
okay. So okay, I like that system in Vietnam. Okay, so they have actually weighted the importance of major subjects such as maths, which is
yeah,
why you are taking it in middle school. Okay, very nice. Because here in the Philippines, we still take music and art classes in high school. So we have
uh,
different systems when it comes to education, actually.
yeah,
Okay, so thank you so much for sharing that one to me. Now let's proceed to question number six.
yeah.
Okay, okay. You said earlier that you have three main favorite subjects. Now, if you're going to choose just one subject from these three, what would it be and why?
My I think I like the chemist because my brother study that and yeah, and he has achieved that, and I want to like my brother.
Oh, okay. So, how about your brother? Is he studying for college already? Because
Yeah,
he's 20 years old, right? Okay. So, what
yeah.
is his course in college, or what is his degree?
He doing engineering in Germany.
Oh, he is studying in Germany.
Yeah, he's studying.
Oh, so he is in Germany right now.
Yeah, he's in Germany right now.
Okay, so that is why you also want to follow him and you also want to go to Germany.
Yeah, that's
Okay. Okay, so I understand why you also like to become an engineer. Is it also because of your brother?
yeah, that's right.
Oh, okay. So I see. So you want to follow your brother in the near future.
Yeah,
Okay, so that is good. So if that's the case, then you need to study hard. All right.
yeah, it's alright.
Okay. Very good. Now let's proceed to question number seven.
Mm,
Okay. Okay. Can you tell me who is your favorite subject?
yeah. Mm, who is my favorite teacher? Why? Uh,
Yeah, which
my
teacher?
favorite teacher is my teacher. I learn to in Vietnam we have the extra learn in the all the time.
Mm-hmm.
If we study in school, the start time is 7 a.m. to the 5 p.m. and
Okay.
and I go home and we have the one more class to learn. It's a extra class. I think it's mean in the English
Okay. So, why did you love this teacher?
because he very good
Oh, is
in
this a
math.
male teacher or a female teacher?
He is a male teacher.
Oh, a male teacher. So he is teaching math, right?
Yeah, he teaching math.
Oh, right. So that is why you love him, or he is your favorite teacher. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I have no more additional question for that. Now let's proceed to question number 8. Who is the most unpopular teacher at your school and why? Okay,
Is
unpopular.
yeah. She is a medical teacher. I think so.
Oh, she is a medical, so this is a female teacher,
Yeah,
right?
because she is so angry with all me. So
Okay, so she is always angry. That is why she is
yeah,
unpopular.
yeah. We have the
Okay. Oh,
nickname for she is a lion. Yeah.
a lion. Right?
Mm.
A lion? Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
because a lion will always be angry. So,
Yeah.
okay. Okay, that is funny. Now let's go to question number 9. Okay, here. For
Uh,
example, if not engineering, middle, would you like to be a teacher?
no, in Vietnam, I don't
Why
like it
not?
because in Vietnam the wage for teacher of a month is very low. I think so.
Okay, so that is actually true.
Yeah.
Actually, even here in the Philippines, the wage of teacher is very low, which is
Yeah.
why a lot of teachers they would like to pursue their career or their teaching career in other countries, such as, for example, if you are an English teacher just like me, they would pursue teaching in Japan or in Canada or in UK because the wage of,
Yeah.
or the salary there is higher than here in the
Yeah.
Philippines.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Okay.
if they are the good teacher, the wage is higher, but not very very slow.
But if you are planning to take up engineering, did you know that you can actually teach in the future as well? So even though you graduated engineering, you will still have the ability to teach. In the future, would you change your mind?
Maybe, yeah,
Would you change your mind? Maybe if you are pursuing your engineering career in Germany, would you like to teach in Germany, for example?
yeah,
Oh,
maybe.
mhm.
In Germany, I don't think if I can apply a job for the engineer, I don't go to be a teacher. I think so.
Okay, so you really don't like to be a teacher. Okay, okay, I respect that.
Yeah,
Okay, now let's proceed to the last question that we have.
yeah.
Okay, here. Can you read this one and answer?
If you could choose between going to school all year long with only 5 days a week, or going to school on Saturday and Sunday, would get 2 long vacation each year, which you prefer?
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Saturday and Sunday.
okay, it's already time. So can you take a screenshot of this question? This will serve as your assignment. So next meeting on Wednesday, you're going to answer this question in our class. Okay, is that okay?
Yeah, yeah, it's
Okay,
okay. Yeah, I have to take that.
are
Yeah,
you're done?
uh, yeah, it's done.
Okay, so thank you so much for today, Mido. It's already time. I enjoyed this session with you. Thank you so much for sharing me your information and schools in Vietnam. All right, so I will see you again on Wednesday. Okay, so
Yeah,
goodbye.
goodbye.
Goodbye.